Hello and welcome to Guitar Gear Gyan with me, Sahil Jagtiani, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. And in today's episode, we've got some green pedals and they're screaming. I'm gonna make my tube scream. It's a Tubescreamer Shootout. But before we get into that, make sure you click that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. Today we've got a Tubescreamer Shootout with eight pedals, okay? It's taken me a while to accumulate all of these and maybe to borrow one of them, for this particular shootout. But now they're here and now we're going to put them to the test. If you don't know what a Tubescreamer is, it's basically an overdrive pedal, can be used as a boost as well. It can add a lot of mid-hump to your playing, and it just makes, the solo pop out. I'm not going to get too much into the history of Tubescreamers because there are enough people on the internet who've done that. There's a fantastic video from 5 Watt World. I would suggest you go and watch that. Keith has done a brilliant job. I'm going to have the video linked in the description below. Go have a look at that. His channel's got some really nice videos also as well. Free plug, Keith. Anyway, so this was the first one I think that came out, the OD808. Basically, Maxon used to make the Tubescreamers for Ibanez. I'm not sure if they do still. But yeah, so the OD808 and the TS808 came out, and then after that, everything's just been, green ever since then. Yeah, you have the TS9. This has been on my board for many years. This was one of the first pedals that I used to use as an overdrive pedal and as a boost pedal, especially into a tube amp. It's gonna always be with me. I'm never gonna sell that. Raghu's lent me his TS9DX. It's supposed to be a TS9 on steroids, so let's check that one out also as well. I've got a TS9, well, it's not a TS9, it's a TS Mini, and it's already been sold, so after this review it's going off. I'm interested to see how this one sounds actually. I haven't even played it before. The Plumes is another one that I'm really interested to check out. People are raving about the fact that it's like a modern take on the Tubescreamer, and there's a lot more headroom, so I'm interested to see that. Of course, Behringer TO800. Why? Because we're cheap. We need to have a cheap pedal, a really cheap 2,000, 3,000 rupee pedal. I think it's 3,100 and something. Probably going to sell it after this review, but it's cheap. If it does the job, well, then you can get it. And another one that's a budget-friendly one, but that's not, doesn't feel like a budget pedal at all, I think it's a bit more expensive, of course, about I think between 4,500 to 5,000 rupees. I'm not sure what the price is in India exactly right now, or if it's available over here. So this is the El Cambo from TC Electronic. It's got that SRV goodness in it, so basically a Tubescreamer. And last but not least, the one that I'm most looking forward to checking out is the JHS Bonsai. It's got 9 modes, yes, 9. It's got the TS7 mode as well, which should be interesting, and a TS10 mode as well. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Now for the playthrough, the mega playthrough. Yes, there are going to be 3 sections in this playthrough. For all the playthroughs that we're going to do, we're going to be running into the Fender Tone Master Deluxe Reverb. Why? Because Fender amps and these green monsters are best friends, So they're fantastic. They work really well together. I'm going to take a balanced out, I think option 2, which is the Royer 1-to-1. I'm going to go into the normal channel, not the vibrato channel, number 2 over there. And for this playthrough, I'm going to have Raghu play a loop. I'm going to toggle between all the options on each of the pedals, leave the tone and volume at 12 o'clock, and the gain will go from 0 to 9 to 12 to 3 to full. Let's get to this playthrough. All right, so that was the first playthrough. Now for the second playthrough, I'm going to use a Tubescreamer as a boost pedal. I'm going to have the tone at 1 o'clock. I'm going to have the volume on full. I'm going to have the drive on 0. We're going to toggle between all the modes if they're available. Let's get to this playthrough. All right, for the third and final playthrough, you've made it this far, we're going to use the Tubescreamer as what it was meant to be, a drive pedal. Let's have the gain at 2 o'clock, volume there, tone there, and we're going to toggle between all the various options available. Let's get to the playthrough. So you made it this far, my God. Talia, well done, well done. You deserve a pat on your back for making it this far in the video. I know it's been a long video, and I could have also showcased the Tubescreamer as, a cleanup pedal for flubby metal amps. Unfortunately, my metal amp, which is the Rev G20, is not flubby at all, so I don't need it. But yeah, if you have like maybe a dual rectifier and it's extremely flubby and you want to boost your section and clean it up, then Tubescreamer is the best option for you. Okay, back down to our playthroughs and what I thought about them. It's very subjective because each amp is going to respond differently to each of these pedals. So I'm going to not be very opinionated in my thoughts. I would also like you all to contribute in the comment section by telling me how you use a TS pedal, which TS pedal do you use, which one, which amp are you going into, what's your guitar, are you using a single coil pickup, are you using a humbucker? If you notice, Raghu used the humbucker for the boost section playthrough and the single coil neck humbucker for the overdrive section playthrough. So that also makes a big difference, yeah, all in all, TS9 has been something that I've had on my board for so many years. It's been so versatile, so useful. It's really difficult, to recall where all this pedal has helped me, but in many shows when I've used backline amps and I didn't have my own amp, this really did help me to shape the tone a lot better, especially if you're playing single coils. You need a TS pedal, for sure. Okay, to this shootout now, here are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. First up, let me just get to the ones that I thought were, yeah, okay. Okay, it's not bad, it's not great, it's not too loud also, and yeah, it's fine. I mean, look, if you don't have a huge budget and you want to, buy a Tubescreamer style pedal, then this one's good. This one was really good, okay? I mean, if you gave me a choice between these two, I definitely pick this. I put in a bit more money and buy this. It's definitely worth, those extra rupees, especially since you're getting a steel casing and this one's plastic. But, I can't say that they're both, one's really 100 times better than the other. They were both okay. But this one was really good. I like this one a lot. I was quite surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be that nice. It's not really like the TS9, but it was nice. It was good. It served its purpose. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I'd recommend this one. If you're looking for a budget Tubescreamer that does what a regular Tubescreamer does, then I would suggest get this if you have a limited space on your board. This one's also really good. So yeah, it's it's a tough call between these two for the budget section. As we're moving on, this pedal, the DX, was mad on the turbo mode. It just was so loud. I mean, just so loud. It was a bit flubby. It was squishy. It was okay. It wasn't something that I really liked. I mean, the TS9 was good, of course. The TS9 and the other mode, I think it's the 808 mode, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But the second mode and the first mode were good. The third and fourth mode were like way too hot. Okay, coming on to the 808 smooth sound. Okay, the difference between the 808 and the TS9, from what I was hearing, is the TS9 is a lot more pristine, clearer than the 808. But they're both really good overdrive pedals. And yes, they're both good at boosting the signal. I mean, for sure. They're nowhere close to the TS9 DX. I mean, that was really loud. Even the Plumes, I mean, I didn't like mode 3 so much. It's too squishy. But that mode 2 and mode 1 were loud, really loud. This has got some huge headroom. I mean, these two, they've got some massive headroom, and this is a lot cheaper than the DX. So yeah, if you're looking for a really good boost pedal, I mean, this is it. This is really worth your money. I mean, it really blasted my ears, okay? But the overall winner for me, frankly speaking, was this. I mean, it retains the sweetness of the Tubescreamer drive section. I mean, I found that when you have the drive at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it just creates that kind of, I don't know, it has something to it. It has some mid hump to it, which, gives it character, and it's lovely on single coils. So for me, this one was brilliant. I mean, it was wow. It was like everything I'd probably want in a Tubescreamer was here. It's not that I'm ever going to sell this, but this basically covered all the bases. Okay, so it was really nice. I didn't like the TS7. I didn't like it at all. I mean, I was looking forward to the TS7, but man, it was just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all. The TS9 and this TS9 setting sounded a bit different. Not really similar. Yes, similar, but not 100% the same. Maybe it's because there are so many variations of the TS9 pedal that maybe Josh Scott created, this particular mode according to what pedal he was using. But all in all, this is a fantastic pedal. This is something that I think if you are a connoisseur of Tubescreamers, buy it. Okay, it's that good. But yeah, just as good, these two pedals. I mean, I really like them. I think they're fantastic. I think they add a lot of character to single coils. Worth having in your arsenal, especially if you have a Fender amp, worth getting. Even if you're a metal player, then buy one of these. It's going to save you a lot of headache. And if you want a super boost, well, this is the way to go. Those are my thoughts on these pedals. Of course, you're free to have your own. I would love to know how you tone shape, because remember, at the end of the day, we're all guitarists, we're all learning from each other. If there's something that gives you a sweetness in tone from one of your Tubescreamers, please leave your thoughts in the comment section below.